What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking you through the 5 things that I absolutely love about the Mercedes E-Class.
Yeah.
Weezy out of here.
Back home smoking legal. I got more slaps than the Beatles. Foreign shit running on diesel, dog. Playing with my name, this shit is lethal, dog. Who you see? What? Don Corleone. Trust me, at the top it isn't lonely. Everybody acting like they know me, dog. Don't just say it.
Okay, so one of the first things that I would like to talk about with this car, and my favourite thing, is just the fact that it drives like a sofa on wheels. The seats are really large and they squeeze you all in the right places, like a nice comfortable bear hug. The transitions through the gears are really smooth thanks to the new 9-speed gearbox. It's just a nice place to be, whether you're going for a long drive on the motorway or just short bursts around town. Very comfortable. The second thing on my list, and arguably the most noticeable, is the ambient lighting. It's the first thing that people see and comment on when they get in the car. Is, ooh, oh, the interiors, oh, look at those lights, oh, this is nice. It's amazing. I believe it was the first car released by Mercedes with this full 64 colour ambient lighting, and obviously with the power of editing you are seeing the different options that you can have, but it's endless. No matter what mood you're in, you can choose a colour. It was Halloween, I put on orange. It was Christmas, I put on red and green. At the moment it's in this wonderful purple colour, which is just like kind of subtle and blends in and isn't too like in your face. You can turn the brightness up, you can turn it down, you can have more in the back, you can have more in the front. And with the new generation of Mercedes, it offers even more customization. Like you can have multiple colours in different areas, and it's just like one of those things which pretty much puts Mercedes ahead of the competition when it comes to interior design. Okay, so number 2 on my list of things which I like about this car is how efficient it is. For a 2-litre diesel, primarily driving just around town, we're averaging nearly 45 miles to the gallon, and that is really, really, really good. 16,000 miles, so it's a fair assumption of what this car does around town. So to say I'm impressed is an understatement. Okay, number 4 on my list of things which I absolutely love is literally the standard spec. It comes with 19-inch alloy wheels as standard, heated seats, electrically adjustable seats, navigation, DAB, folding mirrors, automatic lights, automatic wipers, automatic boot release, keyless go. Like, what more could you possibly ask for from a completely standard spec? There is not one extra on this car at all. It parks itself, for God's sake. Reverse camera, 360 sensors, although they're very quiet. But it's just loaded. What else could you ask for, really? Last but not least, top 5, there's just so much space. Unlike this car park, where there's no space at all. There's places everywhere, there's cubby holes, there's loads of places for bottles of water, there's enough room for 5 people comfortably, including the middle seat, enough space for 2 or 3 child seats, huge boots, loads of space in the front, leg room everywhere, whether you're 4'2" or 6'9", it's the perfect size car. Right now, we're going to talk you through the 5 things that I absolutely hate. Well, hate's a strong word. Dislike about the Mercedes E-Class. Okay, so first and foremost, the thing which I hate the absolute most, and this is an actual hate, not a dislike, is the parking sensors. Right, I'm about to reverse next to a car now. Look how long it takes for the rear parking sensors to make some noise. So here we go. You know, if we had music on, you probably wouldn't hear this. Right, we're getting pretty close. There. And you could barely hear that. Let me do that again, but with the radio on. And this isn't loud, is it? Like, this is completely normal volume. So I'm reversing. Seriously, Mercedes. You've got... Let's pause that before we get copyrighted. How is this happening? In 2018, this is unacceptable. Fix that as soon as possible. It's an absolute joke. The amount of people I get calling me saying that they've reversed into something, the parking sensors aren't working. They are working. Substandard, not on. My other gripe with the parking sensors, they just go off randomly. Like, you'll be driving down the road like under 10 miles an hour and the parking sensors will be going off, or you'll be in traffic and it'll think some sort of ghost has walked in front of the car and all the parking sensors are going off. and it drives me nuts. Like, I don't understand why. It's always when you're about to like burst into the chorus of a song as well, you've been waiting for it, and then the parking sensors go off. It's like, oh man, why? So one of the other things that I really don't like about this car is as you're driving you get this horrible rattle from the right hand vent, and it does my head in because it's constant and nobody knows how to fix it. So for a car of this price, and with the build quality being so good throughout the rest of the car, why is this stupid rattle there and why won't it go away? You might not be able to hear it now, but I'll cut it in so you can hear it, because it's so frustrating. Okay, so one of the other things which I really don't like is the start-stop system. It's frustrating at the best of times anyway, but as you're coming to the lights and you're slowing down, you got your foot on the brakes quite gently, and you get near to a stop, and then it'll cut in and it'll just slam on the brakes, and it's like, whoa, I didn't want to stop yet, and it kills me. It's, why is this happening? Or on my list of dislikes for this car, although it's also in my like list, the fact that the navigation is here is great, but it's so slow. So let's have a quick look at this. So just look how long it takes to actually load something. Let's just do the postcode to the business. You can see here it's just taking ages. This is as fast as you can do it, by the way. There we go. So, for a car that was built in 2017, being a brand new E-Class, this shouldn't take that long. The system they're using it must be outdated. I don't know too much about it, but just for the fact that it's taken that long shows that it's lacking. But they've also given you the option to go with the command system, which gives you the widescreen cockpit, and then you get a whole new system which is a lot more powerful, and I imagine it's a lot quicker. So for the fifth and final thing which I don't like about this car, unfortunately it gets mistaken for a taxi all the time. I swear to you, I cannot pick up my friends, my missus, I can't pick anyone up without someone coming up to me and going, "Hey mates, can I have a lift?" No, you can't have a lift. It's not a taxi, it's just an E-Class. Painful. Ultimately, none of those things make me wish that I bought a different car or gone with an alternative brand. There's loads of amazing features which trump the bad features 5 to 1 easily. So if you like the car, let me know. If you were in my shoes, what would you have gone for? If I've missed any features as well, shout me, let me see what I've done. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, comment, share, all those wonderful things. Have a good new year, and yeah, we'll catch you in 2019. Big things.